As an engineer, through your professional life, being exposed to some incredible projects, even this one that we have here in the county, the Return Flow project, it's time also to share that with students. So as a mentoring and also helping this younger generation of engineers, being exposed to not only a project, but what does it involve to get a project constructed, gives me personally a very high sense of satisfaction and joy.
Well, most of my previous coursework has been in air quality. One of my teammates is very much into water engineering, and that's kind of why we were gravitating towards this, but I also just kind of wanted to diversify my experience, so it's really fun.
Going into the site visit, I was a little nervous, but they talked to us like we were equals, and they showed interest in the project and wanting to show us everything. That was great.
As a graduate of Georgia Tech myself, I had been through the capstone process a few years ago, and it was really gratifying to meet young, bright minds like theirs with so much enthusiasm and promise for the future. And they worked very hard on the project, and it was really gratifying to see.
There's a lot of components when it comes to designing anything, especially when it comes to any assumptions, and I guess having an engineering intuition, so that kind of brought out a lot of that. But in terms of the entire project itself, it was a pretty good experience overall.
I think for me personally, I learned that water engineering was not just about the math. I realized there was so much more that goes into it. Obviously the math and the engineering aspect is a really big part, but it wouldn't be complete without every other part of it.
Working with Forsyth County has been a real joy because everybody's very friendly, they're very helpful. They help the students, and I also think it's important to open up the opportunity for work in public sector. And a lot of times people overlook the advantages of local, state, and federal government and the importance of that with the infrastructure and the well-being of all the people that benefit from those activities.
I think it's important that us as the county and the public sector does liaisons and alliances with our universities. I think that the same way that we mentor them, that they learn from us and we learn from them, it can also, at the end of the day, benefit us as a county. In terms of, you never know, this will be our future employees. They can be contributing to our community and our citizens in the medium to long-term future.